Hello again. Thanks for joining me. Just outside Castleton today, and today's video I'm going to be doing a bit of a van wild camp. So just above Castleton there's a few spots where I think overnight parking is tolerated. There's plenty of space, apart from on mid-season where people are coming up to Trekology Cavern and such like. Yeah, it's pretty grey and blustery outside. It's about 6 degrees. I'm going to be giving the my new OEX Leviathan 4-season sleeping bag a go. I think it only gets to about 5 or 6 tonight, so it's not going to be a massive test, but just see how comfortable it is and give it a run out. In the campervan, you're up off the floor on cushioned seating, so it's not the same as being in a tent on the floor, of course. And I've also bought a cheap Euro hike sleeping bag liner just to keep it clean, so we'll see how comfortable that is as well. As you can see, my view out of the van is up across Back Tor. Would it be Lewes Hill beyond that? So I'll be setting off for a walk in a little while. I'm going to make some different videos of the walks, but I'll show you a bit around the van and where I'm camped and what I get, what things are like this evening and all of that good stuff. Don't think I'll be able to use the pop top, so I'll be limited on headroom. So right behind where I'm parked, you can see up onto the top of Tor and the huge landslide. And across over to Back Tor. Yeah, just getting back down towards the van now. Had a cracking walk. Been a bit of everything. Driving rain, it's like bullets in your face. Lovely sunshine, and just starting to get a little bit overcast again now. You can see on the top half of the abandoned road there's plenty of motorhomes and campers parked up there as well, and down at the bottom end of the abandoned road where I'm parked you can see at least one more motorhome just behind me, so yeah, should at least have some company hopefully. At the old milepost from the abandoned road. Chapel on Lefrith 5 miles, Sheffield 17 miles. Let's have a sit down, but that was a cracking walk. Really enjoyed it. So just going to get changed into, I'm a bit damp, I've got damp socks and trousers are a little bit damp, so I just want to get changed into some less muddy and drier stuff, and I reckon I'll have a cup of coffee and chill out and maybe read for a bit and just wait for things to get out. There's a lot of walkers about and stuff still, so won't do any cooking or anything yet. Not really hungry yet anyway, but I'll wait for things to get dark. Right, got myself changed out of my mucky things, covered in mud and a bit damp, but yeah, all sorted now. Got myself a cup of coffee and a bag of crisps to just take the edge off. I'm going to have a bit of a read. I'll just show you what I'm reading. Got this the other week, the Rock Trails Peak District by Paul Gannon. Just learning a bit about the geology of the area. It's really interesting. I might do a proper review of it at some point, but I've not finished it yet, so yeah, really interesting book. Not a bad view out. Actually now it's brightened up. Just read the bit about Mantor landslip. It's really comforting when you're just parked underneath it. Right, looks like some hikers have come back to the last two cars that are remaining, so it looks like I'm going to have the place all to myself. Don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. But anyway, I'm just going to cook myself something to eat. Got some chilli and rice that I'm just going to whack on, and yeah, the temperature's dropped quite a bit and it's really windy out, but yeah, it's not too bad in here. Not obviously not going to put the pop top up, just don't want to draw any attention to myself really, you know, so and there's no need for it. I can manage without it up quite comfortably, so right, I'll make myself something to eat and bring you back in a bit. There we go, not too bad, that will warm me up, and there's another bowl of it to come as well. Woohoo! Yeah, just had a second bowl of chilli, absolutely stuffed. Dusk's just falling now, and the wind's dropped a bit and it's gone absolutely silent. So I'm just looking out and seeing if there's any wildlife about. A few birds and a squirrel just run along the wall. And once it goes a bit darker, I'll throw the curtains round, set the bed up, and got a film to watch for later. And yeah, if there's anything interesting, I'll bring you back. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Morning. It's about 5:15. I don't know whether you can hear it, but it's lashing down outside. It's been raining all night. Watched a couple of films, had a couple of beers, had a hot chocolate, and turned in about 11 o'clock. And yeah, the OEX Leviathan forces sleeping bag, and I can confirm is really toasty and comfortable. Tried out the diesel heater on the van last night as the temperature dropped, and that's toasty as well. But it's not been a particularly cold night. But the sleeping bag's lovely, and the little sheet's a bit of a faff, but did the job, and it's a fairly nice feel to it for a cheap one. So yeah, a comfortable night. There's a spot here, there's nobody else here. You get the odd car coming up, and I think what's happening is they're missing the turning for coming out of Castleton and missing the turning to go up the Nits Pass, and then just come up here. see the no through road sign, and we turned around in the back. There was only one car that stopped for a few minutes once it was dark. All the rest just came up, turned around and went back. So, well, this morning, unless it sounds worse than it is, but I think it is pretty bad. I was supposed to be going up Win Hill, but yeah, you're not going to see anything this, so that's why there's no point in trudging up there in the pouring rain. Got wet enough yesterday. There's a possibility my socks aren't even dry yet. I'm not felt them, but anyway. So with that, I might as well have at least a couple of hours more in bed, and catch you later. Not so nice. It's still raining. It's eased off a little bit, but it's steadily raining. Got a bit of condensation in the van. But yeah, I don't think I'll be going up Win Hill. What's decided for me, my hiking socks are still wet through from yesterday. I haven't got any spares with me, so I don't think I'll bother. What I'm going to do first, though, is make myself some porridge and a cup of tea. First use of the OEX Leviathan sleeping bag. I have to say I'm really impressed. It was about 5 or 6 degrees C last night, and yeah, it was really snug, and I didn't have it even half zipped up. I'm using it more like a quilt. I didn't have the hood drawn in or anything like that, so and you can tell that when the temperature drops even more, it's yeah, it's going to be well up to the job, I think. Obviously there's going to be more stiff tests than a night in the van. But even in the van, it'll get cold at times. And I think nearly everybody has got or has tried one of these Trekology Aluft pillows. But I don't like them blown up too hard, but they are brilliant. If you've not tried one, I'll put a link in below if I can find a link. So yeah, well recommended. And if you're in a tent on a sleeping mat, these days they've got a belt on the back that goes around the sleeping mat to keep it in place, which is another problem with a lot of pillows. They've got a mind of their own and they just shoot off elsewhere. And got a really good valve on them as well. That just a quick release valve. I'll just fold it up and I'll show you how tiny it packs down. There it is, packed down. Tiny. Weighs next to nothing else. Yeah, as you can imagine, because it's not a big piece of kit, but yeah, not a lot to fit in your rucksack. Assuming you're backpacking. Brilliant piece of kit. Look at that. Breakfast of champions. I'll do nicely. Well, I won't say it's brightening up, but it's showing some signs of. I can see Backtor and Lewes Hill fairly clearly, and Win Hill not so much though. Check my boots. Boots are dry enough, and I found another pair of socks, not walking socks, but if I use 2 pairs of socks I should be alright. So yeah, I think I'm going to once I'm wrapped up here, get parked up over in Hope and do a walk up Win Hill. I'll do a separate video for that. I don't want to make this one too long. So once that is edited, I'll put a link below, but if you check and you don't see it, it's just because I've not launched the video yet. But if you're subscribed, you'll get to see it anyway. So yeah, if you've found anything interesting in this video, and you want to see more like it, and you wouldn't mind seeing the Rush-Up Edge walk yesterday and this morning's Win Hill walk, and click the subscribe button, and you'll get to see those in the easiest fashion. I might do a couple more little shots from outside the van to show you where I've been parked up, but other than that, it's been interesting for my first van wild camp. Yeah, learned quite a lot. It's a bit of a different experience. The wild camping experience in a tent, you're more or less only pitted against the elements, and I don't tend to feel too bothered, once I found a spot to pitch and all of that sort of thing. But it's kind of different in the van. You're waiting for parked cars to disappear. You're on edge every time a car drives up and that sort of thing. Although it was very quiet here, as I said earlier, I think it's just people taking a wrong turning and not heading up Winnets Pass that seem to come up here. So I definitely use the spot again, and I'll also try out the spot up at the other end of the disused road. But yep, thanks for joining me. Really enjoyed it, and yeah, as I say, if you've enjoyed it, if you wouldn't mind doing me the favour of hitting the thumbs up, and yeah, the more subscribers I have on board, the merrier. So yeah, the numbers are creeping up now. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed, and as usual, thanks to everybody who's left a comment. I really do enjoy interacting with people and hearing what they've thought of where I've been and that sort of thing. So with that, I'll bid you good day, and wish me luck up Win Hill, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.